Hey everyone, my name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. I'm going to go over an overall market update. I'm going to touch on some kind of the general stock market, dollar index, some airline stocks, some emerging markets, and a couple of home builders. A couple of, there's some comments, hey, what about, some of the airline stocks? What about some of these other areas in the market? So yeah, I'll go over the overall market and see what we've got pertaining to that area of the market. So again, general stock market, dollar index, airline stocks, emerging markets, and a couple of home builders. So the S&P 500, this is what we're looking at. We are heading up. It's moving up in a channel higher. We're at the top of the channel here. So we could see a pullback towards the bottom of this channel here. We could see this all come, go lower. Unless we really power through the top of this channel. That is yet to be seen. We'll monitor it. But for right now, we're kind of at the top of the channel, just hanging out, and potentially could come and pull back off that top of the channel. The dollar index bullish fund, we broke to the low, the lower side here. This is going to go lower for sure. You can see we're in this channel, clear break to the downside, which means the dollar is going to go lower in value. It's going to help us and our investments, give us a tailwind behind our investments. It means we're in the right spots. Spirit Airlines. So big channel here, broke to the downside, it just beelined. And we're coming up. So would I be a buyer of this? Probably not. Would I be a seller of this? Probably not. I'd just hold on to it if I was in it. And I'm in SAVE. I've got Delta Airlines. Again, we broke to the downside. We're coming up higher. You can see this big move higher and it's kind of a smaller pullback. I'd just be holding on. I wouldn't be selling it or doing anything with it if you hold airline companies. Here's emerging markets. This looks really interesting. Very large chart pattern, and we're coming right up to the top of it. If this breaks to the upside, this could potentially be this could go way higher. And whenever you have a falling dollar, the emerging markets typically outperforms. So we've got alignment with the dollar breaking lower out of its chart pattern and emerging markets going higher. So emerging markets, I would say, is a very good spot to be looking to purchase shares into, especially if it breaks out of this large chart pattern. Emerging markets did very well during the last commodities boom. So if emerging markets breaks to the upside, it also validates our commodities thesis. So that's good. KB Home, just a couple of home builders here. We're in a channel just bouncing back and forth. We're kind of at the upper 3/4 of the channel. Obviously, we have to build more homes. So I think the home builders are a good spot to be. Another one, MDC Homes, you can see broke out of this chart pattern to the upside, went sideways, and now we're moving higher. So we're in this kind of megaphone pattern. And that's all I have for this update. It's nothing too long. Doesn't go over the gold, silver, and uranium and all that stuff. And I'll go over some of those in another clip. But I just want to touch on some other areas that people might not be looking at. They wanted a little bit more information on these areas. So I wanted to wrap it up in one market update. So I would not be a seller of anything outside of dollars. Dollars does not look good. The S&P 500, it's at the top of its channel. If you start to see that thing pull back, maybe it pulls back to the bottom of the channel. With the dollar going down, I mean, that's huge tailwind for this channel's investments. And emerging markets looks very good if you want to look at and watch emerging markets, because if it breaks to the upside, SIA wouldn't want to be a cheetah speed higher, and it would be an exceptional investment for anyone who's in it. So that's all I've got. If you guys like this content, click the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and this is Finding Value. Thanks.